Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for April 4th to April 10th. We're going to be taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well as they come throughout the week, okay, or as they're posted throughout the week, I guess I should say. Remember, guys, if you want a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com. And also, don't forget to catch us on our live show on Wednesdays. Usually they're on Wednesdays. Sometimes we have to switch the day, but at 6 o'clock Mountain Time. So let's get into it and let's see what's coming through for Taurus this week. All right, for the mind, we have the Strength card. For the body, so the mind we always take a look at as internally, okay? For the body is externally. We have the Two of Wands. I don't read reverse, so I'm actually going to turn that over. And from spirit, we actually have the Six of Wands. So it's interesting. I really feel like for some of you, you're in this place of you're trying to find your strength. This is what I get, and this is on the internal level. It almost feels like for some of you, maybe you feel the universe is like, coming down on you, or maybe there's been a whole bunch of things happening all at once where you're just going, oh my God, what the heck is going on? What I keep getting though from spirit is it does feel like there's some sort of test or challenge taking you to the next level in regards to something. We have the Six of Wands here, which is, the message coming in from spirit, or, from the universe, however you want to take a look at it. This could be your higher self. And it's basically saying, stay strong. I'm really getting here is choosing the path. I really feel like the path that you're supposed to choose is the one of the higher level, the higher ascending path. Okay, don't choose the path where you're going to be all these things are happening, I'm so low, I'm so depressed, I'm feeling like this, I'm letting myself get kicked in the butt. I'm really getting this energy here of this is almost a test to allow you to evolve in some way. It's almost this test of, okay, let's test your endurance. Okay, and it doesn't mean like this is always a bad thing. I really feel like this is in some way to bring you to a higher level. And it's interesting that with the fact that we have the Six of Wands at the end from spirit, simply because this is the victory card. So it's like choosing the path, the higher road, okay, is what I keep getting here. Choosing the higher road is going to lead you to victory. You may feel like, I'm going to get into this place of sadness, or poor woe is me, or whatever it is, but it's really feeling like choose the higher road here. You may have to draw in some of that inner strength, but the higher road is there for a reason. So let's get some clarification and let's see what's coming in. Let's see what else Spirit has to say in regards to these messages. And remember that these can be past messages, these could be current, they may be upcoming energies. Just because they're for the, from the 4th or from the 10th, from the 4th to the 10th, it doesn't mean it has to be right in that time period. You may be going through these struggles at this current moment, or maybe this is something that you just went through. It could be upcoming as well. But it's the basic general energy for that week, all right? It might even be the fact that you went through these struggles, and now we have this victory card at the end saying, congratulations, because you chose that higher road. This is the place that you're in now. And I feel like one more. All right, let's take a look and let's see what's coming through. First card coming in is the Green Man's Door, portals to fairy, Wheel of the Year, galactic and Gaian entry points. So again, I really felt like this is a time to really draw in your inner strength, okay? It really feels like for some reason, the wheels are turning. And again, it could have to do with a higher ascension, a higher evolution. It feels like Spirit's trying to take you to a higher realm. And it's going to be up to you. It's up to you if you choose to accept that mission. Right? That's exactly how I feel. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to take the higher road, or are you going to take the lower road? But by taking the higher road, there's a victory at the end of this. We also have Keeper of Secrets. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. keep silent about knowledge. So it really feels like this is a time to keep to yourself. And it doesn't mean, stay completely silent. If there is somebody that you can confide in that isn't going to use, how some people, they like to have you in that place where you're lower than them, or they feel like they have to take care of you, or they're going to solve all your problems, or maybe perhaps, they feel that when you confide in them, they can use that for you later. We all have those people in our lives, and this is what I'm getting from this card. Again, it really feels like by choosing that higher road, solving the problem with your own personal strength, or again, maybe the strength, or the advice of somebody that you can truly trust is going to help guide you at this moment. But in general, this isn't the time to be posting all over social media about how sad you are, or how this is happening, or whatever it is that we sometimes use to gain sympathy. And it doesn't mean that I'm saying that you particularly are the watcher of this video. It's saying that this is not the time to do so. Okay, this is a time to really use your inner strength to move forward in some way, shape, or form. And last card coming through, we have the secret path, an irresistible pull down a distant path, key lines, and mystical traditions. Again, I'm really getting this inner strength is coming through. It almost feels like this is a time to really listen to spirit, listen to your higher self. This almost feels like an energy that you need to resolve from the past for some of you, okay? This could be a past energy coming up, whether this is a person, place, or thing. It could even be a particular time in your life that, things again weren't going well for you. And it almost feels like you're getting a chance to redo something, or to show your inner strength in regards to a particular situation. Now, if it does have to do with a person, let's just say, I feel like what spirit is saying to you is choose that higher path, especially if there's been some sort of disappointment, or maybe perhaps, you wonder if things are, going in a good pattern, or maybe things are they evolving within this relationship. I really feel like this is not the time to go down the lower path of being in this place of, yeah, but they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing this, but maybe they're really not. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Like, are you taking the patterns from the past and are you bringing them into this future right now, or this current energy? And again, I feel like staying within the personal strength, your personal integrity, your personal morality is going to make the difference within this situation. So let's take a look at maybe perhaps some healing energy or shadow energy that is necessary for this time, or things that may be coming in. All right. Yeah, look at the sadness. I really do feel like for some of you, you might be dealing with some sort of sadness in regards to a situation, or maybe perhaps things aren't, going the way that you had hoped that they would go. Or for some of you, this could be old and residual sadness that may be coming up at this time. And spirit is asking you to deal with this, like release it. This is the time to go in and let it be, let it go. Time to move it forward in order to reach this place of victory, not only within yourself, but within your external circumstances. We also have help from above. I literally cannot make this up. I really feel like you're getting this help from spirit, and I just keep getting this energy. This is for a reason. These energies are happening in order for some personal evolution. And we have procrastination. Again, I do feel that for some of you, this could be a past energy, and maybe something that you procrastinated about healing in the past, or some sort of energy that you didn't deal with properly. Or maybe, for some of you, this could have to do with procrastination. Yeah, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Maybe I should work on my finances. Maybe I should do this. Maybe, whatever it is, right? But again, it just feels like something needs to be healed. Something needs to be let go of. Something needs to, and I'm getting here from spirit, is you could go into this energy of the sadness. Okay, you could go into that. But really all you're doing is procrastinating and pushing that energy back, which doesn't allow the healing for you in order for you to evolve, for you to move forward. So whatever it is that you have to deal with, or whatever energies are coming up at this moment, I really do feel that they are for a reason. And I do feel that they are for some sort of personal challenge for you to choose that right path and be victorious in regards to. So let's get a look at some relationship energies and see what's coming through. All right. Let's take a look at relationships. Now, relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. They are usually, projected towards romantic relationships, but, that's up to you if you wish to, take them in that sense. All right, so let's see what's coming through. Because I did feel that for some of you, this may have to do with relationships, okay, or a particular relationship. It may not have to do with all of it. Trust. So it's saying this situation is calling for you to have faith. Now, again, especially if it's a matter of you dealing with maybe perhaps going back into old energy. Can I trust this person? Am I going to bring in old energies into this relationship, or maybe perhaps a new relationship? I feel like Spirit is saying to you here, it's time to trust. It's not only time to trust somebody else or this person, but also to trust yourself, or to trust the energies that are coming forward, especially if you're coming from a place of strength. We also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. So for some of you, you may be dealing with some sort of financial issues that are, presenting themselves. Maybe something isn't going exactly as you had wished, or maybe perhaps, you're dealing with some sort of debt or whatever. But again, the procrastination is only going to prevent it from moving forward. Maybe it's time right now to make a plan. Maybe it's not the time to be completely focused in on your romantic life, or maybe somebody in your romantic life is just dealing with their finances and career, and then so it's not towards you. Okay, like let's say they're being distant, or they're being more self-focused at this time. Maybe this is where it's coming in. Have trust towards the situation. It's not to do with you. It may have to do with their own finances, their own career that they're trying to get aligned for them. Okay, and how are you going to handle this situation? Are you going to come at it from a place of maybe perhaps in the past where you didn't have that trust and you ended up breaking up or getting into a fight about it? Or are you going to have faith and you're going to put trust into this person that they'll be more active once things are dealt with? Now, this can be, either way. This could be you yourself that's dealing with this, or perhaps somebody in your life. And we're also, look at this, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like for some of you, if this is in regards to a particular person that you're wondering about, I feel like this is some sort of confirmation for you. I'm really getting here that, again, trust the energy, especially if this is somebody in your life that maybe perhaps you've been kind of doubting, or maybe perhaps there's some sort of old energy. You're either calling in your soulmate, or it's saying to you, this is your soulmate. This is somebody that you can trust. This may even have to do with just a relationship with yourself at this moment, okay? Or your relationship with Spirit. Just take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting here is, again, by choosing that higher path. Choosing that higher path. You're getting that help from above. Choosing this higher path is going to make that difference within this energy, okay? So keep that in mind as things progress. Stay to the higher path. All right. Let's get some clarification. All right. Clarification for Taurus. Yeah, we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like instead of worrying about, the little details, or maybe perhaps, especially if somebody has expressed, look at, I've got, some things to deal with at this moment. I almost feel like this is a time to, bring the playfulness in, bring the happiness in. This is really about expansion. And again, it's really about, evolving, ascension to some degree. This is about, enjoying the moment and enjoying, this person for as it is, even if they're dealing with something, or maybe perhaps you're dealing with something at this time. It feels like you don't need to be in this place where you're lacking the trust, is what I keep getting. So I hope that's clarifying for some of you. We're also getting here talking, so interested, conversing, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. I do feel like for some of you, okay, I'm actually getting a dual message here. I kind of do feel that for some of you, especially if somebody in your life, or let's say your partner, or your, the person that you want to be a partner, is dealing with some sort of finances, career type of issues, it almost feels like kind of let them be and deal with it. Like, don't be in this place of worrying that they're not messaging every 5 minutes, or they're not contacting all the time, whatever it is. I do feel like this is also a confirmation that the person that you're thinking about will be, contacting you in the near future, okay? Or they're thinking about it, they're wanting to come through, especially if you haven't heard from them for a while. But it does feel like it doesn't need to be finances and career. I mean, this could have to do with basically anything, but it does feel like there could be some sort of block or separation within the contact for some of you, simply because either yourself or somebody is dealing with other issues at this moment. But again, you don't need to be in this place of constantly contacting them or constantly texting them, or even really particularly waiting by your phone for them to call or text. I do feel like it's coming through, or there's going to be some sort of contact coming through from your person once they kind of, excuse my language, get their crap together, right? That's what I get here when they're done dealing with whatever it is that is, bringing about this separation in some way. And we also have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. I do get here that, again, this is more about taking charge of your own life, okay? Again, choosing that higher path. When we're in this place of self degrading, I guess, or being in this place of, I guess they don't like me, I haven't heard from them in 5 minutes, they haven't contacted me, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, that really puts us into a lower energy, right? And that energy is felt not only within us, but it's also felt, within people around us, even especially with the person that we're dealing with. They can feel that energy in some way. If you've ever been in that place where you felt like, I kind of want to call this person, but I'm kind of getting this energy that maybe this isn't the best time, or maybe I just don't feel like it at this moment, that could be the energy of, them being kind of in a negative place. Maybe you just don't want to deal with it at that moment, right? Or you just know like it's not the right time to call. It's like an inner thing. So I keep feeling, evolve, keep going higher, keep ascending in some way. And again, taking that higher path is going to make a very big difference. So let's get some energy in regards to a final message from the universe and see what's coming through. And remember too that if you do want a deeper insight into your relationship, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com, and you can get a full reading from me. Just look on the website. Sorry, I got confused with what I was saying there. Anyway, yeah, you can contact me on my website for a full reading. All right, so let's get a final message from Spirit. Winter's dream, gestation period. Yeah, I really feel like right now things might be in a place where it may feel like things aren't moving, or things aren't ascending, or they're just being, kind of stuck. Like when we have this winter's dream, it's gestation. Things are brewing. Things are under the surface. You may not see, or you may not know exactly what's going on. But again, I do feel that from Spirit, this is this place of lull, especially if it has to do with some sort of relationship, because it really does feel like this is a time to trust. Again, trust Spirit, trust yourself, maybe perhaps trust this person. Things are ascending, things are moving forward. You can take it in, however this relates, whether it's relationships or not. But I just feel that for right now, this is the time where things are sort of setting the next step as to how things could play out or appear. And this is why it's going to be so important to choose the path that is going to be the higher one, okay? Have that inner strength within you, because there will be victory at the end. So Taurus, I truly hope that this has helped. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Have a great week. Take care.